Hello, my name is Gary Axelman. I coach founders and investors on business plan ideation and execution in this world of black swan events. These are only my opinions, so take it for what it's worth. I hope you like what you see here. If you do, follow me on TikTok or YouTube for more content. So, big sheet notes. Hope you can see them. Sharpie. So, I started about 25, 30 years ago organizing my thoughts in grids. Wants, needs, priorities, plans, goals, and it changed my life. It really did. Didn't realize how much it had changed my life. Back in the beginning, I just started out with a piece of notebook paper and just drew grids. Now it's evolved into big sheet notes. And so why it's important? So I think we've talked about this in previous content that I went through kind of a metamorphosis about 6 years ago. 6 years ago, in fact, about right now, I was going through it. I disassembled my self-concept. I realized that my role models were frauds and that I was living a lie. And I'm grateful to what happened in 2016. Yeah, I know that's probably going to be traumatizing for some people, but for me, I took a negative and turned it into a positive. Donald Trump gave me vision. He gave me sight. Opened my eyes, made me look at myself, made me look at the people around me. So I disassembled my self-concept, I disassembled my reference group, and I went back to the basics. I went right back to who I was and why I was and the core of all the things that evolved inside of my head through my childhood and my adolescent years. And I'm proud of it. I'm glad I did it. It's been transformational for me. It really has. It's been humbling. It's a shitty place that we're in, but this is it. And you can't change it. There's billions of people on this planet that want chaos. There's billions of people in this world that want to tear it to pieces. So all you can do is work on yourself. You can't change the mindset of the people around you, but you can change your own mindset. So why these big sheet notes are so important is they are a defense against the little voice in your head. Okay? They're a defense against that little voice in your head that tells you that you aren't good enough, that you can't do it, and you won't be successful, and it's all crap, and you're wasting your time. You come back to these big sheet notes and you remind yourself. Colin Powell once said, nothing is as bad in the morning as it is before you go to bed at night. And what that means is by the end of the day, your mind starts to play tricks on you. As you get tired and more exhausted, you start to see the negatives in things instead of the positives. And what these big sheet notes did for me is they allow me to come back and focus. They allow me to come back and center. I think, as I've talked about before, I'm a very curious person. Hell, sometimes I spend 2 or 3 weeks researching a business plan and I figure out the business plan isn't going to work. I come back to my big sheet notes. What's the objective? What's the goal? So here's the thing about the big sheet notes. Is sometimes you're going to put things on there that are going to hurt. They're going to hurt inside. They're going to hurt inside your brain. They're going to make you embarrassed. They're going to make you ashamed of some of the things that you've said and done in your life. Face the pain. Okay? Don't hide from it. Let the truth change you. Okay? It's part of your unmasking. It's about the awakening. It's about the unmasking of the people around you, seeing the people around you for who they really are. You'll never see people the same once you prioritize your life. In fact, you'll probably end up like me, just ending up feeling pity for people. So when you're doing these big sheet notes, you got to prioritize them in the concept of time. 1 year, 5 year, 10-year milestones. What is your goal? I've got a 10-year plan right now. I started it 5 years ago. I'm halfway through that 10-year plan. you know, once in a while I get derailed and I get off the beaten path for a while and I come back and, okay, what was the plan? What was the objective? Very important, okay? You know, I hope people get something out of what I'm doing with these damn videos. I feel a little bit awkward doing this, but I'm truly trying to help you. We're going through an unbelievable inflection point in our culture and our society, okay? And you need to get focused, because if you're going to continue to do things the way you used to do them, if you're going to continue to see the world through the 20th century, you're just not going to make it. What I know about artificial intelligence, robotics, blockchain, fintech, what I see coming, what I know is coming, it's gonna mess some people's lives up. Majorly messing people's lives up. So you need to work on getting a damn tight plan and getting to know yourself pretty freaking well. So I'd like to show you my big sheet notes, but they're personal to me. Okay, they're something that wouldn't be of any value to you. In fact, some people probably snickered a few things on there. But they're important to me. My objective, or excuse me, my advice to you is make multiple copies. I have a copy that I keep on my laptop. I have a copy that I have on my pictures on my phone. I have a copy that I put next to my mirror in my bathroom, so I look at it in the morning when I'm waking up. I've even got a condensed version up on the rearview mirror in my SUV when I'm back in the States. I'm always looking at it. Every time I look in my rearview mirror, it's there to remind me. Put your freaking goals everywhere. Your goal should be running in a subconscious loop in your brain every minute you're awake. That is how you become lucky. And I've talked about lucky before. Lucky people know what they're looking for. It's just that simple. I've been around a lot of lucky people. I consider myself an incredibly lucky person, and I don't know how it is, but lucky people manifest. They manifest their luck. So, anyway, I don't know. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you.